What's up, everyone? Welcome to Finance with Tony. I'm Tony, and here we're sharing some ideas about the frugal lifestyle. Hello, all the way from Novosibirsk City, and I have just 12 seconds to cross the traffic line. Welcome to Finance with Tony. I decided that when I just started this channel, I decided to give you the scoop what's going on in Novosibirsk City, and I believe because I believe that it will be the good start to better understand how my financial behaviors playing on the ground, and also probably it will be for some of you it could be just it's a matter of curiosity what's going on here in this part of the world. Sorry, a little bit noisy outside. We are near the city center. Novosibirsk has a population 1.6 million people, and Siberia has a population 38, I believe, million people. Siberia has a population 38 million, and because of course Siberia is 1/10. On top of that, Siberia is 1/10 of the world's landmass. Siberia, there are 7 time zones. And Novosibirsk City, situated in the same time zone with Bangkok, Thailand, and Jakarta, Indonesia. On the background you can see some housing and also an office administration, an administrative office of railway, Trans-Siberian Railway, and also on the background you can see the shield or the name Dudnik. Dudnik, it's pretty popular here in Novosibirsk City. It's the chain of candy stores, local chain of candy stores that called Dudnik. It's brown shield or brown ad on this shop on the background. So back to the time zones. I guess it would be a good idea to elaborate a little bit what's going on in terms of time zones if you live here in Novosibirsk City, whereas you live in Siberia in general, or if you live in Siberia in general, whereas living in Russia, in Moscow or in St. Petersburg. It's safe to say that pandemic could be a game changer in this from this perspective, and people have been living in Siberia thousands years, and last 500 years Siberia belongs to Russia. On the background you can see a wooden constructed building, I guess pretty old. Just a second. It called that it was oh, actually, you know, guys, it says that it's a hostel. I mean, actually you can live. Maybe you can check it out via Airbnb or something like that. It's actually the historical valued building. It is protected by government. It's protected by government, and at the same time, nevertheless, you can rent some space here, and you can put yourself in the historical context of probably 100 years ago. So yeah, just checking out it. It was this wooden constructed building dated back to the 1895. So let's continue our walking, random walk down the Dimitrovsky Prospect. Oh, I didn't say the exact address. This hostel called Kupechesky Dom, which mean it translates from Russian. It translates like I guess hustler house, or maybe trader's house, dealer's house, something like that. I mean, it because a kupets means a hustler, a dealer. It was actually the official I would say status, official title in Russian Empire. If you were able to make your living due to trading, due to trading activity, all possible types of business activities. So here's a little bit Soviet architecture. I guess I'm pretty sure that it's in another project architecture bureau. Novosibirsk has a lot of them, like dozens and dozens. When I used to work in construction area, I remember that my base of my list of architecture bureaus was 70 70 potential partners or customers. This one on the background, you can see another type of architecture. It probably it belongs to the post-World War, to the framework after World War II. Usually we call this architecture style like Stalin style or Stalinka, but it's safe to say that it's an administrative office nowadays. Just a second, I'll check out. Yeah, I was right. This time around, this building belongs to Russian government. The part of Russian government that called Росимущество. Sorry for a little bit Russian. I guess this building on the background also belongs to the same time frame, Stalin style, but other colors, and in generally speaking, when it comes to architecture, it's Novosibirsk represents really mixed bag of styles and time frames. On the background, you can see the business center that called Cobra, like snake, you know. And once I've almost rented an office here, but it reveals that they had some possible issues with conditioning and also with cooling. Sorry, yeah, with cooling, and that was the stop factor for me. So, for our company, for my company. So, on the background, you can see another office that belongs to the railway administration. It has pretty much interesting style. Yeah, and on the background we have a Domina. Hotel, but probably that would be another opportunity to take a picture. Yeah, it's I believe it's Italian chain of hotels, Domina Hotel or Domina Hotel, not fully sure about pronunciation. Sorry guys, if you're from this industry. So also on the background you can see this building with columns, and it's one of the most popular theaters here in Novosibirsk City. Novosibirsk has dozens of theaters, and of course Novosibirsk has a Russian ballet and opera theater, and I know that all theaters here in Novosibirsk City don't make money. I mean, all of this infrastructure exists just because of sponsorship of municipal authorities. I mean, not authorities, of municipal government, and back to the theater. Yeah. Of course, you have to pay for tickets if you go there, but it's not enough to cover all expenses, because the show usually could be quite pricey. I mean, not pricey. I mean, the show could be money-consuming process. I mean, the clothes, decoration, so on, salaries, and at the end of the day, it is also has something to do with an historical background, you know, like socialism, when government was so active in the social arena, and that's why you can easily find in every metropolitan area you'll find circus, theaters, maybe an opera theater like in Novosibirsk City, ballet, and so on and so forth, and also healthcare system, education system, and that's why this time around we have sort of mixed bag of capitalism that based on the inheritance of socialism, and definitely it's part of cultural life. I mean, a lot of people enjoy dozens of theaters here, museums, maybe museums doing money, I don't know. Maybe museums are profitable, I'm not really sure. Definitely healthcare system could be profitable, and also education system could make money. I mean, universities and schools. So on the background you can see another business center that was fully occupied that is fully occupied by Sberbank of Russia. It's the largest banking structure here in Siberia and in Russia too. So we have to cross the street, and we have this way. A little bit graffiti. Seems quite a ghetto. I would say that it's probably one of the most ghetto let's say walls in the city center. Usually it's better, much better. If you did watch my video from a subway, you know that it's really clean and tidy. And so here's Red Torch building. Red Torch is one of the most popular theaters in Novosibirsk City. So I have to find how to cross the street. Oh, probably. Yeah, probably. It was the wrong direction. Sure. So, though it seems quite a ghetto, I would say Novosibirsk is quite a safe. It's really safe place to be. I mean, of course, it goes without saying when you have a population of 1.6 million, it has some traditional problems, but at the end of the day, it's much safer than most part of the world, and it's a place when people can walk with children in the late evening without any hesitations, and yeah, it's pretty calm place to be. Here's a hotel that called Marina Hotel, probably. No, it's Azimuth Hotel chain. It's a former Soviet infrastructure. This building has original exterior and interior of Soviet time, and I guess it was quite a modern and contemporary architecture, contemporary thing, back to the communist era. This hotel called Siberia before Berlin Wall fell down. So here's another business center that called Manhattan, and also speaking about culture, cosmopolitan culture. For instance, oh, look at the contrast. Look at this. How different, just a few steps. How different it is. And that's much more like Novosibirsk style. Oh, look at this. Check it out. So, back to my statement. The first coffee shop, Novosibirsk is pretty much a cosmopolitan place, because the first coffee shop, the first pizzeria, pizza chain, pizzerias, and also a lot of different businesses was founded by Americans, like Christopher Dora Brown, for instance, a founder of Travelers Coffee. My first boss, Chad Garman, he is from Massachusetts, or I'm not fully sure which state, but anyway, my first boss originally was an American. On the background you can see Domina Hotel, or Domina Hotel again. So, speaking about time zones and about general information. Sorry, a little bit windy. Actually, unfortunately today is 22 miles per hour. Yesterday it was just 2 miles per hour. It was really calm just yesterday. So here on the background you can see a train, or an old train. It's, I guess it's sort of monument or hallmark that belongs to the railway history, the history of Trans-Siberian Railway. So here we have just housing. It's post-Soviet architecture. Nothing special, just usual apartments. So here's a little bit graffiti. Again, ghetto style. And we are going to this tunnel. So here's a little bit a piece of Novosibirsk City. I've never walked. I've never. I've never walked here before. It's a horrible experience. It's just time for me. Just a few steps. We'll be outside. Nightmare. I really apologize, guys. It wasn't my plan. It was just an improvisation, or it was just improvisation. Here is a Trans-Siberian railway, and you can see the train. You can see the ads, and I have to find the way to go. Well, so here is the second bridge in Novosibirsk City that's called Dimitrovsky Bridge. And I don't have an idea how to commute further to my main purpose today. I have an app for walking. It was and it's if I use this app, it's really easy, but I'll try another. I'll take another shot by my own, just to stay in tune with you. I guess it will be easy peasy or easy breezy to figure out how to reach the DIY mall, DIY mall, Leroy Merlin. Yeah. So this part, actually Novosibirsk has a lot of areas that are walkable and walking friendly. This particular place, it's totally different. Is totally different. This particular place is totally different. You don't have to. You don't have to have the same this similar experience living here or traveling here. It's just my personal advantage, and it's my personal challenge for today. And the traffic light would be in a couple of 100 meters. So, as you can see, this part of the roads have more trucks and some vehicles for construction and so on. Here's a typical bus station here in Novosibirsk City. I mean, probably it could be the nicer examples. There are nicer examples, I guess, but here in the industrial part of the Novosibirsk City, it's a proper example, and it's a typical thing. It is what it is, yeah. And no truth will cover in this video. So here's a typical street food retail that called G Grill. As you can see, it has drinks, soft drinks, and also some snacks and I mean, and also I would say it's probably the closest. We call that a doner or shawarma, and I guess it's an analogy with Mexican food for the United States, I guess, in the United States. I mean, like taco, burritos, burritos, or no, taco and burritos. So we are near the traffic light. Other vehicles. It's an industrial part. It's an industrial part of Novosibirsk City, but as you can see, here it's already walkable, walking friendly. It's already walking friendly. So I believe that it would be better to wrap up at this point. I gave you the scoop. I gave you the scoop. What's going on in sort of in industrial part of Novosibirsk City, and also it's this street called Fabrichna Street. So it's like manufacturing street, you know. So oh, here's a shop with electronics and the stuff for kitchen and so on and so on. So guys, thanks for watching. Remember, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and press thumbs up if you like this content. Please leave your comments or ask me any questions in the comments below. And have an awesome day.